A warm good morning to everyone. This is Miss Shivu. So in this piece, I'll discuss about climate change and climate change in relation to e-waste management. So let me begin with question. How many people know that electronic waste is one of the fastest growing waste in the world? So can you please raise your hand? Okay. So I saw most of the audience know that electronic waste is one of the fastest growing waste in the world. So have you ever wondered what happens to the old electronic device that you throw away? So yeah, in my scenario, I would probably buy a new device that I did like a few years ago. So let me give you an example of a real incident. So a few years ago, like I was faced with this question when I found myself with a pile of old electronic device cluttering on my room. So I did not know what to do with them. So I decided to throw them in the trash. So yeah, little like I know that this decision would have a severe impact on the environment. So because like I was related to the environment and so I know this decision is not the good thing. So as it turned out, so electronic waste or e-waste is a significant environment issue that requires our attention. So so what is e-waste then? E-waste refer to the discarded electronic device such as computers, smartphone, television, and other electronic equipment that have reached the end of their useful lives. So yeah, these devices contain hazardous materials such as lead, calcium, mercury, brominated flame, retirement that can pose a serious threat to our health if not disposed properly. So because of all those chemical materials. So unfortunately, like my decision to throw my electronic device in the trash was not an isolated incident. So every year we produce about or over 50 million metric tons of e-waste globally, and this number is expected to increase rapidly in the consuming year. The disposal of electronic waste can have significant consequences to the environment and our health as well. So, so yeah, what can we do to manage e-waste efficiently? So firstly, we need to reduce e-waste by minimizing the consumption of electronic device. We can do this by repairing our existing device instead of buying a new one whenever possible. So we should also option out for eco-friendly alternatives such as refurbished electronics, which can significantly reduce for our e-waste footprint. Secondly, we need to reuse electronic device. So many electronic device can be repurposed or donated to the school, charities, or community organization. This approach can help to reduce e-waste and benefit those who may not be able to afford a new electronic device. So thirdly, we need to recycle electronic device. Yeah, of course. So recycling is best way to dispose of electronic waste safely. So by recycling our electronic device, we can reduce the need of new material and conserve the natural resources. So lastly, we need to dispose our electronic device properly. So it is initial to dispose of electronic waste as an at an authorized e-waste disposal center. So yeah, where it can be handled safely and recycled properly. So also yeah, improper disposal of electronic waste can cause significant harm to the environment and public health. So as I mentioned earlier, so yeah, in conclusion, like e-waste management is a significant environment issue. So that is growing day by day, and all. So that requires our attention. So by reducing, reusing, and recycling and disposing of different type of electronic device correctly, then yeah, we can reduce the negative impact of e-waste on our planet, and and we can help our health to conserve natural resources, so which can be reused, recycled, so which I mentioned time and again. So okay, in conclusion, let's be responsible, everyone. Let us take our responsibility. Let us work together to create a sustainable future for ourselves and our future generation. So yeah, we need to be aware of different type of negative environmental and health impact of e-waste, and yeah, we need to find solution and use those solution uh, which I mentioned in my speech, such as recycling, reusing, proper disposal. So yeah, one of the important way is kind of like a proper disposal to reduce that impact. So yeah, I encourage everyone to take responsibility for their e-waste and practice different type of disposal techniques. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a nice day, everyone.